Hey guys, it has been a little while, hasn't it? It's been a while since I've been streaming. I've ended up busier this semester than I anticipated, but I am on Thanksgiving break now, so it's kind of tonight's gonna be a little bit of a trade-off. It's not gonna go very long. However, I am planning on doing a couple more streams in the next coming days because I have more time off. I have less homework bearing down on me, less chaotic class schedules. So, won't be a ton tonight, but in the coming days I'll be doing more. Also, you probably noticed my hair is different. I was the new Neo from the new Matrix that's coming out for Halloween. So I got my hair dyed black, got it cut a little bit like Keanu Reeves, even with my facial hair. So yeah, it might be a little surprising that I've got like this kind of blackish hair now, but yeah, that's why that's going on. So yeah, I'm not gonna do a ton tonight, but I will be trying to plan ahead more ahead of time, starting earlier in the coming days. So we'll be able to do some more because I know I have not been around a lot. December, at first, I'll be probably a little busy with the finishing of classes, so I don't know how much I'll be able to do after Thanksgiving break, but when Christmas break comes around and the next semester starts, I'll probably be doing fairly frequently. And hopefully next semester is not as chaotic as this one, so I'll be able to stream more frequently like I was able to a year ago when I first rejuvenated this channel. So let me boot up Pokemon Yellow. Make sure we've got everything we need before we get started. I'm a little rusty at this because it's been a little while. Let's see. Let's read Facebook. Let me share Facebook. I've been missing that big crushed Pikachu. This Pokemon Nuzlocke's been going on quite a while, right? I started it in the summer. And technically I was gonna finish up in Stadium, so we're really behind on this marathon, but I am not done with it yet. I do want to keep doing it, even though it's been set back a lot. Okay, just about ready to go. Okay, yeah, I think we're ready to go. Get my controller. Okay. So as I recall, the last times we were playing this game, we were trying to really grind a lot because with the rival battle, Giovanni, and the upcoming gym leaders, there's kind of a big spike in levels, especially in yellow. And, you know, normally that would be not so bad, but this is a Nuzlocke, so I don't want the gap to get too bad. Let's see. Exmo's kind of like our backup. He's like to make sure that we don't get screwed by an explosion or anything like that. So I would say we're pretty dang close, but I want to bring up a few of these guys, just a couple more levels, see what trainers we haven't done yet before we take on a rival. So with that, let's see. Let's see what trainers we got coming up. Okay, let's start. haven't done this one yet. Have to get refreshed on where everything is at. What kind of moves my guys have. Make sure my audio's good. Okay, yeah, seems good. Everything seems to be encoding properly, so that's good. Pull this up. Okay, so we haven't done any trainers on 13 yet, so we got all these guys to go through. And I think I checked, I think we're gonna hold off on trying to get new wild encounters, because like most of the wild stuff we already have. And we might be wanting to try to get like a slowpoke or something once you learn surf. Make sure. Okay, no one's weak or anything. Next trainer. Let's go. PG. Meowth, we'll be going with Pesci. Yes, this is a classic game. And it's been a long time since I've been playing it, so I'm glad to get back into it. I've learned a lot more about how glitchy these early ones can be, but they are still just like... They still execute it so well. Still deserve a ton of credit. Even though, like, Psychic is horribly imbalanced, and the easy counters you could have had for Psychic, they just weren't there for some reason. You big Pokemon fan, Michael Ossie? Have you played the new Diamond and Pearl remakes? I haven't gotten them yet, but Looks like they just came out, so I've been watching a little bit of content on that. Okay, let's see what the next trainer's gonna be. Don't have a Switch. Well, what Pokemon games are you into? Mostly some of the originals, some of the somewhat older gens, some of the newer gens. Currently playing Diamond on my DS, nice. I have a lot of nostalgia for Diamond. That's probably the one I spent the most time on. Let's see. Worried about it getting a crit or something. I like Gen 3 and 5 more, but that one, Diamond and Pearl, I spent a ton of time in. That came out at a time where I really could just afford to spend just a lot of time on Pokemon. I sunk like at least 250 hours in that one. It's been a long time since I played Gen 4. I haven't played it since about when Gen 5 came out, aside from like trying to just pull some of the old Pokemon that I've got stored on there. I haven't really played it since like 2010. Ooh, first Nuzlocke. This is my first Nuzlocke. I started it in the summer and I still haven't finished it, but yeah, this is my first Nuzlocke I've been going through. I've already lost some Pokemon, including Pikachu of all Pokemon, which was very unfortunate. Let's risk it. Okay, no, we won't risk it. Let's do Stonks. Yeah, it's got a little close there. Still a little bit of wiggle room with that crit, but yeah, we're gonna keep Pesci away for now. Pesci just does not have great defense. He kind of hasn't really been useful lately. He was most useful against Brock, and since then he's just kind of become less and less useful. Now he pretty much just only gets used on normal types. Let's see. This other trainer... What do they have? They've got some fighting type. They've got some normal types, so I should probably go back. Who's got Dig? You got Dig. I guess I can't use it. Okay, let me fly back so I can heal and not have to use up like a potion or anything. Let's get back there. Okay, let's put... Okay, Pesci's still in front. Yeah, it's a nice little team I've got here. Unfortunately, we lost some good ones, like a Kadabra. We lost the Pikachu we were planning on using, of course. Doug Trio was pretty good, but Alas, they have perished. I like this team. So far, I like Hypno the best. Gyarados is really good. I've never used a Gyarados. Those are like the two standouts, I'd say. Peshi's my least favorite. My Primeape. Doduo's the newest, but I've always really wanted to try one out. Oh, jeez, 11. I've been very careful with leveling. At first I thought maybe I was making it a little too easy for myself, but since then I've had 3 Pokemon die, including Pikachu, which I did not intend. So, yeah, there's still a little bit of challenge, even if I am letting myself grind a lot, and, like, using items. I'm not doing, like, hardcore or anything. Let's see, next trainer's down there. Okay, I got some water types. And I'm just trying to grind up my levels a little bit for the Gary, the rival fight. Well, and of course, in this generation, crits are so stupid. They're tied to speed. So if you've got a Pokemon with a good speed stat, it just throws off crits. Like, it's a limitation of the hardware, but, yeah. It is nice how a Nuzlocke forces you to get creative and try Pokemon you would have never used. Like, Primeape is not one I would have normally used. Magneton is not one I would normally use. Yet they've had their uses. Okay, let's see, next trainer is... One thing I do really like about this gen, it's not like... I'm kind of more of a Hoenn and kind of a Unova kid, and Sinnoh. But I really like how it's a little more... It's not as straightforward. You kind of go all over the place, and you can even pick some of the order of what you tackle some of the stuff with. I like how it opens up like that. I like how it's non-linear. It's weird how this is like one of the most experimental with the formula, and it's the first one. First time I've used Clefable. I used a Clefable in Leaf Green when I was a kid, but I was not great on typing. I think I had both a Venusaur and a Parasect. I think I had a Raichu, I think I had a Clefable, I might have had a Flareon, might have had a Dugtrio. It's always nice to find a new Pokemon that you start to really bond with. Okay, which one is this? Pidgeotto. Like Hypno has become the real MVP because I kind of lost Kadabra, so I wasn't going to get an Alakazam, which would have been a little more typical. But because of that, we've had Hypno, which has turned out to be a really cool guy. I've liked him a lot. Let's go all the way up there. What's your favorite gen? Is it Gen 1, Gen 4? What's your favorite gen? I'm thinking my goal is to get my team mostly to like level 36, and then I think I'll feel comfortable going against the rival. Gen 1 and 2, most time spent there. I'm more of a Gen 3 through 5, but I didn't really grow up playing Gen 1 and 2. But obviously there's a lot of setting the formula there, a lot of crucial ground setting. And I've really liked having the chance to dive into Gen 1 when I didn't really have the chance as a kid. Yeah, Gen 3 is where I got my start, so that onward is what I'm most familiar with. I beat Red and Blue for the first time earlier in the summer, mostly beat Stadium for the first time, and I'm currently in the middle of this. Okay, with X mode. Okay, next trainer, what does he have? If you had to pick a favorite Pokemon, what would you have to pick? Mine's actually Sandslash, which I never used on a team before, and I'm really enjoying that I get the chance to now. Wish he was a little more of a high-tier Pokemon. Doesn't seem to really be. Played through Y this summer. Was pretty good at a lot of OG Pokemon. Yeah, X and Y, I feel like for a little while, like, there was like an arc where I was really into them when they came out. For a couple of years, I was a lot more down on them. Might even be my least favorite gen. But now I'm kind of feeling like maybe I was a little too harsh. I'm kind of hoping to give a fair reevaluation once I get to them, get the chance to revisit them, because I don't know, there's some stuff that they introduced I wasn't as huge on, but there was a lot of interesting things also, and very innovative at the time for Pokemon, you know, pushing it into the third dimension as a main series game. Although I probably like Coliseum and XD better. Okay, let's see, what's the next trainer? Guess there's one down here. I forgot. Yeah, I mean, like, how many... I used to know how many there were back in the day. Like, oh, there's 386, there's 493, there's 649. I don't even know anymore. I think it's probably over 800 now, but I don't even know for sure. Fire types. I always was a big fan of grass types, but probably helps that green is my favorite color. I always kind of felt like fire was a little overrated, kind of got a little too much love, but in more recent years I've given it a little more attention. Torchic was my first ever starter. Oh no! Oh, that's. I'm so sorry for you if all of your favorite types died. That's unfortunate. That's a bummer. I felt so stupid when I let Pikachu die. I was not intending it to happen. I was hoping to keep him around the whole time, because I'm planning on putting him into Stadium and maybe trying that Surfing Pikachu minigame, but... oh well. Well, I didn't get rid of him. I just put him in the box, but... it kind of throws a little bit of a wrench into those gears. Oh wait, the next one we want to fight is the one up there. Alright, for those of you watching on Twitch, ads are going to be running in just a minute. So, just as a reminder, Twitch subscribers will not receive any ads. I don't want to lock my content behind a paywall. I don't expect anyone to give, demand it. But if you do feel willing to give, it would be greatly appreciated. It helps me be able to put more into this channel. I'm hoping to put what I get from donators and such towards making this channel better once I'm able to be a little more actively engaged with it. Even a little bit goes a long way with bills and such. Whoever donates the most, cheers the most, and gifts the most subs by the time I finish this Pokemon Yellow series, which I know has been going on a while, so I guess it gives you more opportunity. For each category, you'll be able to nominate a future stream. So if you want to pick something I do on this channel in the future, feel free to shoot for being number 1 in one of those categories. So yeah, in just a couple seconds on Twitch, those ads will run. I'm just going to be grinding here, so hopefully you won't miss anything too eventful. I had a Steelix that died to a bite from a Cricketune. Oof. That sounds rough. Cricketune... I know Kricketot has horrible stats. I bet Cricketune is probably not much better. And Steelix, it's such a bulky Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of water break because the ads are going. Yeah, that seems to be something that could get you if you're not paying attention at the right moment. I've watched a lot of YouTube Nuzlocke videos to try to get a sense of what the pros are doing, or at least what's popular. And I've seen instances where they speed up the game and are not paying attention, grinding, and just lose somebody. And I'm like, ooh, that's something that scares me so much. I don't like to fast forward on battles for that reason, even if it's repetitive, because I'm worried something like that'll happen. Okay, let's see. We got 39, 36. Okay, we'll do a little bit more leveling. Who is the next trainer? Let's do that one over there. this Gyarados a little more. He's already powerful, but it'll ease my conscience if he's a little higher level. There we go. Okay, next trainer. So these guys are a little more powerful, so they can't go down to just one. It's nice that the sand attack missed, because, boy, isn't that ironic? Because accuracy can be a real pain in this gen. Next one is... Okay, let's just keep the same. What Pokemon do you have on your Nuzlocke team at this point? I guess no fire types. They all died. And I guess no Steelix. I think that's all the trainers on this route. Did I already get the Super Rod? Let me check that. Yes, I do. Might want to be using that at some point. So I guess now we do some grinding on Route 14. Can Muck learn Explode? I forget. Let me look that up. Is it just coughing and wheezing? Thank you, Mevma, for the follow. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Thank you for coming from Reddit. This is cool with all the new Pokemon hype. Yeah, I've been a little busy, so I've been meaning to get back into streaming, but it's kind of fortunate that I get back into doing more Pokemon right when the new one comes out. I've been seeing some videos of people playing it. I don't have it, but it looks pretty interesting. I'm very curious about it. Have you had a chance to pick it up, Mevma, or have you just been watching content? Let's see. I'm gonna start out with Oh, hello, Mr. DePayne. It's been a little while. I work currently, but I'll be back. Not sure if you like any MMOs or RPGs, but if you stream I stream those if you're interested. Yeah. I like watching RPGs and MMOs. I'm more experienced with RPGs, but yeah, I think that kind of stuff's interesting. Yeah, I've been real bogged down with school, and it's been pretty chaotic this semester, Mr. DePayne, but I've got Thanksgiving break, so I'm planning on getting a little bit more in. I might be a little bit busy around the beginning of December again, but Christmas break I'm also planning on getting back into it, and January, so aside from potentially some busyness after the break, I should be having some more streaming on the horizon. Ooh, a new Twitch channel. Nice. What do you do there? Just talk, and me and Mrs. will be playing games and trips behind the scenes at our business and vehicle stores. Ooh, nice. So I guess you guys are interested in, like, fixing up vehicles and such? That's cool. I never really did much of that myself, but I think that stuff is fascinating. I'm the kind of guy who's just like, yep, I have a car, I bring it in if the oil's low or whatever, and that's good enough for me. Okay, let's see. You see, that's another thing with me, is like, I hear like, oh, year, brand, and kind of car, and I'm like, oh man, that sounds cool, but I have no idea which ones are significant. Like, yes, the 2002 Toyota, whatever, that was clearly a great one, but I think it's rad, the people who are into that stuff. Maybe someday that knowledge will rub off on me, but right now I have no clue what distinguishes years and makes and what not. I think I've got like a 2007 Toyota Camry. Okay, let's use some bubble blue. yeah, everyone's got like their unique passions, and we should embrace them as much as we can. We kind of like fill each other's blind spots by the different passions we have, right? Because like for me, it's very useful that there's people out there like you who know their stuff about vehicles, and like for something that I'm really into, like movies, I can like teach people about film history and stuff like that, or I help my friends learn how to emulate games and be aware of video game history. I've been really getting into a library of stuff. I've gotten a really cool pack where you can download MS-DOS games at will, and I've been enjoying getting some of those configured. It's like you have everything you need for like a whole ton of MS-DOS games, but you don't have all the files all at once. When you're like, oh, I want to get Doom, then you just like download it from like a torrent. And it's really cool. They're like already like pre-configured and everything. Okay, let's see this next guy. Okay, he's got more poisons. But yeah, filling in each other's blind spots, I think that's very useful. Very useful that we all have different things we care about and know about more. It's part of what really bugs me about what's happened to college, in that they're all trying to get everyone to be like STEM or finance or whatever, and like the humanities fall by the wayside because I guess it's not profitable in a narrow sense. And I feel like that's had a negative impact on society, that we just don't know history, don't know classic art, don't know a whole bunch of things. $3 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. I might not be able to catch that. That might be like hours that I'm busy, but yeah, maybe I'll try to catch it if I have time. I spend more time on YouTube than on Twitch, but I do watch Twitch. There's some channels I really like Germa and Vine Sauce, and then just straight up, I try to see what other people are doing on the platform so I can better know what to do with my content. So yeah, I'll have to see if I can squeeze in some time, but I guess you'll have to shoot me the channel name or whatever. Next trainer. Number 5. Ooh, a whole bunch of coughings. Yeah, let's keep Exmo. Maybe I'll put... Oh shoot, I'm out of psychics. Should have been paying attention to that. I might like... I don't know if I'd buy the Diamond and Pearl remakes right now. Maybe I'll put them on my Christmas wish list, but I'm much more likely to put on my wish list the Arceus game. I think it comes out on my birthday, so maybe I'll put that on my birthday wish list, see if someone will get it for me. Do I have... much do ethers cost? They're not expensive, right? Oh, there's a limited amount. Okay, I won't bother. I'll just do some headbutts. At least I'm strong. I don't even know if Grimers can explode, but I'm just gonna assume that they can. I think I'm gonna heal so I can get my psychics back. Let's see, now where's my team at? Okay, 5 levels above. Okay, not quite there. What was the last trainer down there? He's got a Spiro. Okay, I think I'm gonna go from the other end now that I've gone through a lot of Route 14. I'll come from Route 15 from Fuchsia now. This girl, I think, has got grass types. Okay, a good opportunity to maybe even evolve this guy already. Let's just keep using fly, because then we can avoid, like, getting poisoned or anything. And constricted, because that's such a pain in the ass in this gen. I guess it was only one turn? Is it not like rap? Ooh, I think we're gonna get Dodrio. I'll have to get a Sprite if we do. Yes! With our current team, they are now finally evolved. Hell yeah, I love Dodrio. It's just one pissed off bird. Okay, let me get an icon for that. Where did I have the tab for that? Okay, let's replace. Go duo. Okay, I might need a range. We're gonna have to put Magneton to the side a little bit. Raise everything up a little bit. I saw something about, looks like you can export, Streamlabs OBS settings into OBS, and I've heard people have real issues with Streamlabs OBS, so I was gonna make a much nicer aesthetic, but the voice compression was just awful for some reason on the same microphone as this. Oh, I just realized it's not facing me. That probably helps the audio quality. So yeah, I might import the settings to make it look nicer, but yeah, that's something I'll have to do at some point. But this layout seems good enough for now. Alright, so now we've got Dodrio. Nice. Let's see. Still need to do a little more leveling, I think. Let's see, the next trainer would be... I got Pidgeot. Got birds. Okay, doesn't that one, like, really scare some people? Like, as a kid, you're like, what? But I think, like, the people who really know what they're doing, that really scares them. Because it, like, greatly raises it, I guess. I guess that's what it does. next trainer is... Okay, more birds. Now, I think if those crit once, they crit every time, so that makes that a little scary. Next trainer. Got some grass types again. I know, it's so menacing. But you blow some bubbles at an Onyx and that guy is just absolutely dead. Like, just absolutely toast. Golem, done for. Just checking something. I mean, it was also funny when Fairy got introduced, and it was like, this now meant that the cutesy Pokemon are the bane of the existence of, the dragons. Okay, let's see. This next trainer has more grass types. This girl got 2 starters. She's cheating. Next up, ooh, we're gonna want Exmo again. Yeah, I mean, some of the type matchups make sense, like, you know, fire against ice, water against fire, and then it's like, sometimes it's like, how do they come up with Bug being good against Psychic and Dark? How do they come up with, Ice being what's good against Dragon? It's just like, I guess this is how we keep it somewhat balanced. And at the beginning, they couldn't even get that right. Sometimes this controller's getting a little unresponsive. It's weird. It's like not consistent about it either. It's like it doesn't always pick up the A presses. Or any press. Okay, and this guy has... Oh, more of the same. Intelligence is weak to annoyance. You know, that's an amusing answer. I like it. An amusing answer to why that type matchup works the way it does. Okay, let's see. Alright, next trainer. man, it's come unresponsive. Okay. Okay. I think we've reached the point where this is good enough to take on our rival. However, we're not going to do that today. That will have to be another stream, hopefully in the near future. But I think this is about where I'm going to call it quits for tonight. But like I said, I'm on Thanksgiving break, so I likely will have some more streams in the coming days. I'm not for sure yet, but it's likely that'll happen. So with that in mind, I will just save right outside. So that we know what the plan is next time we start it up. Because I'm paranoid, always double save. Okay. Let's see. And with that, we will wrap up for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It seems like it was a fun little stream, even though it was a little shorter one. Had some good company. Got to catch up with some people. So yeah, now I just gotta figure out who to raid. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Feel free to subscribe on Twitch or YouTube if you want to catch more streams in the future, because I've had a hiatus for a while, and I won't be super consistent for parts of November, December, but I think, especially coming up Christmas and around now, we'll have some more opportunities. Christmas, January, should be able to reactivate this channel a bit. I also do some Halo. Have some plans to do Ape Escape, but I've got to get some Halo out of the way. So yeah, now I just got to figure out who to raid here on Twitch. So if anyone has any suggestions, or I can look it up myself. Who would be a good channel to raid? Okay. Thanks for the sub, Michael. Yeah, feel free to sub on Twitch if you'd like as well. Twitch is my main where I plan to stream, but yeah, if you're a YouTube guy, you know, I'm cool with that. Thank you, sarcastically Sal, for the follow. I apologize that you came right at the end, but yeah, I will take your advice. Ellie too. Let me look that up. Let's see. Ellie 2. Okay, we'll give that a raid. Okay. Yeah, hope you guys had fun. I'm planning to do some more streams in the coming days. Hopefully longer too. I think I'll be able to do them longer and earlier, but yeah, there might be a little bit of a break again after Thanksgiving break and at the beginning of December, but Christmas and January, I'm planning on being quite a bit more active. So with that, I'll send you guys on your way. Playing yellow myself, so for sure we'll come around on time. Nice. Yeah, so I'll send you guys on your way, and I hope to see you guys next time.